And today we're reacting to, she tried to ruin this innocent man's life, but it backfired badly. Apparently this is about some situation that happened with DoorDash driver. I don't know, like I heard it's going crazy. I heard it's a viral situation. I don't know nothing about it, and I'm here to get my understanding because I don't know, it sounds wild. Thank y'all for holding it down for me while I was at my mom's house. We back in the original location. We're gonna be moving around a lot more, so y'all might see me in different places. You know what I'm saying? Vegas here coming up this weekend. Let's get into it, man.
Are y'all tap into this DoorDash girl story that's been going crazy and viral? This is one of the craziest, most psychotic things and most psychotic people I think I've ever witnessed on social media. It is also one of the quickest brow of justice we've ever witnessed, bro. This is the fastest I think I've ever seen the internet collectively acknowledge their faults and wrongs and go against someone after being on their side. The reason why so many people flip-flop with this story is because a lot of people entered into the story halfway through the drama, because TikTok did a pretty good job at deleting or erasing the earlier videos that she dropped explaining this drama. So a lot of people only came into this drama or into this story where she was explaining how she's been wronged by the infrastructures and the system.
Okay, so I'm at the end of it.
We love to hit on corporate, all right? We love to hit on big companies, right? We just love it.
For sure.
So she's a DoorDasher, okay?
I remember my time as a DoorDasher, so I can, hey, I've been through it. I've been through the motions. I've been through the ringer. You feel what I'm saying? Let me hear what's going on.
She delivers food for a living. DoorDashers to me is the most important job in the world, bro. Y'all know, bro. I'm big boy, man.
Big ass nigga.
Listen, my DoorDasher hold it down, bro. All right.
Look, he over here acknowledging his DoorDasher. You see how he started getting lit? I rock with Flock too. You see how he started getting lit? You know what I'm saying? Big people, you know when somebody was former big or they big now. Because when food get mentioned, you start getting real big cheeses and stuttering and you know what I'm saying? Flock, one of them types of people, whenever he go to a restaurant, he don't just say, oh, can I get this? He starts saying, oh, but can you also do the bun like this? Can you actually add some extra this from this meal? But I want this sauce from this meal on this right here. He started doing, you know what I'm saying, things like that. You feel me?
Come upstairs, 5 floors, right? They take the elevator, they follow the instructions, and they deliver, so I don't got to come downstairs. They handle it well. So one night, she's delivering DoorDash.
Okay.
And the instructions is, leave my food at the door. When she gets there, she drops off the food, but then she noticed something. Now, a lot of people did not see the original video. So I'm gonna take you through the thought process and the process of how the majority of people discovered the information.
Let's do it.
Okay. Instead of talking about what's in the original video, we're gonna act like that video don't exist for now.
Okay.
The first video that a lot of people saw was her saying, hey, I went to this house, this dude flashed me. He showed me his wee-wee, flashed me, and he essayed me when I was delivering his food.
Oh my God.
I got it all on camera. I called the police. The police did nothing.
The DoorDash flasher on the loose. Oh my gosh. That's painful. Okay, what happened?
I called DoorDash. DoorDash did nothing. This is wrong.
Right.
I need justice.
Here's an update for anybody who's interested. I commented, but my comment's getting
Show me their Johnson.
I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago, and they're supposed to call me back, which is strange because I've reported a couple less serious incidents before, and they called me back within 1 to 2 hours for those reports. So I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't report this to the police last night because I wasn't sure of DoorDash's process for like SA or if this was even reportable to the police in New York State because he was in his home. But after so many people told me to report to the police, I did.
Yeah, I think the police probably, like, I wouldn't even thought to say, hey, DoorDash, this guy, because there's not no DoorDash officer. The most they'll do is take care. He can't get food no more. But the people that really handle that would probably be the law. Hey, I got evidence. I got proof. Here it is. DoorDash, they're probably like, he can't order no more food no more. You feel me? They can't really. What else are they gonna do?
They sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have. And then he asked me to email it to him, and he asked me if I want to press charges, like, what do I want to come from this? And I said, yeah, if there are charges to press, I would prefer that because I don't want this to happen to somebody else again. And he understood that, the police officer, and then he went back out to his car, and then he came back to me, and he told me, like, this is pretty much verbatim. It's not verbatim, but, like, it's the point that he said. He said he's not sure if there are charges that can be pressed at this point because he was inside of his house, and specifically he said it's not like he came up to his door with it out or, like, his window with it out or whatever. But it's like, come on now. That is voyeurism. That is exhibitionism. That was something against my own will that I was fulfilling for that man.
Wait, so he wasn't at his door? Where was he? That you saw his meat?
Oh, and I forgot to say, the police officer said he was going over to the residence of that DoorDash customer to speak to him and see what his side of the story is, what he has to say about what was going on with him. And then another major factor that we're not even considering is that man lives in a duplex. In that video, you'll see another door next to his. That's another apartment unit right next to his. That could be a family. Anybody could walk out. See, listen, if I wasn't the target, you still shouldn't be whacking it off, whether you're drunk or under the influence of any substances. With your door wide open regardless, because anybody could walk out and get assaulted from that, seeing what you're doing on your couch. It could be a child. Anybody could come up on your porch and see that. Anybody walking by on the sidewalk and accidentally getting a glance would be a victim.
Whacking off, exposing himself to you? Huh? And the police said because he didn't physically come to the door, they can't charge him with nothing? DoorDash not doing nothing? This woman is a victim. People were upset and angry. People was tagging DoorDash, canceling subscription. You know how hard it is to cancel that DoorDash subscription. You know how hard it is, man, to cancel that DoorDash subscription. All right? To opt in to DoorDash fees, opt in to longer times when you could just pay that $9.99 and erase the fees and get priority every time. Oh, come on.
That's a good subscription. I'm on it right now. We rarely get DoorDash, but when we get it, I do opt out of the fees though.
Right. This was martyrdom. People were sacrificing themselves to speak up for this chick. And it got worse and even louder once she came back and let the world know that DoorDash was actually terminating her as a dasher because of this incident. People couldn't believe what they were saying. Huh? You got fired when he did that to you?
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working! I was literally working, and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while DoorDashing. They just fired me, and the police are doing nothing. I lost my job, and that was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
Now listen, I know how to spot crazy.
That was so I was about to say. Hold on. This is a little off. that was a turn up, you know. And I know that's frustrating, but I feel like how a lot of us respond to stuff like that. It's like, yo, bro, I don't get it. Like that's really upsetting. That face. I think it was the face with the turn up at the same time. That was a little uncanny. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I was looking in the eyes of somebody that would do something to somebody. She got lit about that DoorDash. I'll be mad too. Hey, if I came on here, you know what I'm saying? Especially how I'm living. We get paid tomorrow. If something happened and YouTube and I didn't get that money tomorrow, I'd be mad. So maybe I'm tripping. I might be on the camera like this too. They just fired me. Yeah, I might have got lit. Feel me? So hold on, let me step back. Hey, before we get back into the video, I got a way you can make some extra bread. I know you bored at home right now, bro. And all you have to do is play games and get paid for it. If you hit the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen right now, you can sign up to freecash.com and start getting paid right now. And they make it extremely simple. First, just create an account like any other site and email and password. And once you get in, you'll see a wall of games and offers immediately. Pick a game that you actually like, play through the levels, and the cash will land straight into your free cash account. It's basically turning your downtime into a hustle without you even thinking about it. People pulling $10 to $20 a day, and with some effort, you can go way higher than that. You can spend a couple bucks in game to hit levels faster that'll ultimately give you bigger offers and payouts. That's the method on how some users end up making hundreds, even 500 or more on certain offers. But you don't have to spend any money. You can literally stick to the free levels and still cash out. The whole point is when you're taking a break from those Astral Dior videos, doom scrolling, looking at women, you could be playing and earning at the same time. Get to your money, bro. And once you run it up and want to cash out, you've got options of PayPal or gift cards. So if you want to get to that extra cheese, hit the link in the description or scan the code on the screen, sign up for free, and start playing for cash on your spare time. And when you use my link or QR code, you get $5 bonus to get you started, bro. Go ahead, get to it. Let's do it.
So when I see her get upset, but the facial expression didn't change.
Didn't change.
When I see her smiling,
It didn't change.
upset and the facial expression didn't change.
Yeah.
What struck in my head was, oh, she loves this. oh,
I do this
being
DoorDash.
viewed as a victim gets her rocks off.
Word.
This was
Gotta blow my
probably
nose,
the
y'all.
first time where I was getting a little suspicious. DoorDash firing you, and the story is exactly how you were saying it happened. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know, man. And just seeing her smile while telling this story, while talking about getting fired, it just came across as, oh my God, she's loving this, man. She is relishing in the opportunity of being a victim. This
I gotta
is
take this to the internet.
like the dream for any content creator in 2025 to be considered a victim by millions of people. You
can run it
can
up.
essentially grift thousands of dollars.
Yeah, you
essentially
can run it up.
thousands of subscribers.
I'm finna get this.
Would launch your
Your
social media where
GoFundMe.
you
Yeah.
be like a hero for millions of people.
Yeah.
She was relishing in it from my perspective, and I was getting a little bit suspicious. And as the story developed some more, it just got more suspicious.
Hey guys, so yep, I really lost my job. Within less than 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it. You guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned because I had to explain my story one time, right? They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok. So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday, I then lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember?
Shit.
I'm the victim.
I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim. Don't ruin my moment. I'm the victim. DoorDash said, okay, enough of the effery, bruh. DoorDash said, hey, bruh, enough of the... DoorDash did
snap.
something I ain't ever seen DoorDash do.
Oh, snap.
I didn't even know DoorDash did this.
Did this. Okay, I was about to say, like, I didn't even know DoorDash came like, hey, nah, bro, we ain't going. Come clear this up. Let me see what they talking about. Oh, my God, I'm ready to get on her, bro. Let me see, bro.
DoorDash took to TikTok to respond back to her.
Let me see, bro.
I've never witnessed anything like this. But DoorDash said enough of the effery, bruh. DoorDash took
We are
to
DoorDash.
TikTok
We've been
themselves.
doing this for a minute. We know how to handle. This how we handle business. We've been making people money. We've been delivering nutrients for a minute now. Y'all not about to bring us down for this. We ain't going. What they have to say,
And
bro?
wrote their own paragraph, their own response to her. And boy, it ain't end well for her. The DoorDash response is, we've seen some tough and sensitive posts over the past few days, and we want to clear the air. No one should ever have to experience SA harassment, and DoorDash never deactivates someone for reporting it, full stop. We take these reports incredibly serious and work closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. In this case, the Dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe. And that's exactly what we always want Dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating, and has been in direct contact with law enforcement and is prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies. This is the sole reason that this Dasher's account was deactivated along with the customers while we investigated. We've also assured that the Dasher has full access to their earnings. We know these are sensitive situations, and we want every Dasher to know if you ever feel unsafe or experience something concerning, come to us. We're here to listen, act, and support. For the majority of people...
Okay. I mean, with that response, it still don't really clear up too much. You feel me? That's just like, hey, you look, we didn't take her money away. Well, I don't know why she's saying that. And both accounts were deactivated while we figure out this situation that's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's frustrating, but it is fair because we don't know. She said he was in his crib. We don't know. You know, a good thing they didn't even expose Buddy situation because it would have been heavy for him if the whole time he was, I don't know what he was doing. We're about to, maybe we'll figure it out.
This was the first time they've heard any pushback. And that's what encouraged them to go and seek out the original video. But the original video was harder to find than anything in the world. It was harder to find than Santa Claus on January 1st. So what happened is people found a second video she made before TikTok took down that video. In that video, she somewhat showed exactly what took place, and she somewhat showed or re-explained the situation. And after people seen this video, that's when everybody was like, hold on. You tripping, shorty. And it went from, I'm a victim, to you a monster. And you owe that man an apology. You try to ruin his life with false allegations.
Guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. 2 days ago on October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver, and I got it on video. The customer who committed a crime against me requested that their order be left at their front door, and when I arrived to their house, their front door was wide open. It was 59 degrees Fahrenheit. All of their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles. This person's name is Austin, and their last initial is N. I reported this to DoorDash and the police, and DoorDash luckily banned the customer, but the police are doing nothing. I also posted the video that I have of the proof to TikTok, and after a day and a half of it going completely viral, TikTok took down the video for suggestive content and gave my account a strike. They've also denied my appeal to have it reinstated. I'm absolutely reposting the video again, but with a little censor blur so it can't be removed for the same reason, because this is literally the only justice I'm getting. In the wake of my victimhood, the police are doing nothing to prevent or stop this man from doing it again, and they're not doing anything to punish him for already having done it. So if the only justice I'm going to get is the fact that he's banned off the platform and that video went viral and now he can live with that shame and embarrassment, then that's what it's gonna have to be.
Once people seeing this, all hell.
Okay. So the man had just got done beating his to Big Booties 3. Fell asleep with his pants at his ankles. And she recorded the man while he was knocked out with his meat out. And then she said it was on him. There's carelessness here. I don't know why this nigga's door was wide open. That is wild. Like, it's still weird parts on both ends. Why is you beating your junk with your window or with your door wide open? Right? Maybe that'll get answered. But then, ma'am, if this man is asleep on the couch, poor judgment. He just poor judgment, bro. I mean, I was trying to beat my shit right before I had me a meal, man. I fuck around, fell asleep. Y'all know how we do. Fuck around, you bust. Well, either it was your girl or you might have joinked. You might have yoinked and doinked. Yeah. Now, pants down, no blanket on top of me. I don't know. Sound crazy, but you getting your phone when you could have just put your food down and gone on about your business. But sitting there, put this food down. Look at this guy. His name's Austin. Whoa.
Hell broke loose. Oh, hell broke loose. The man was on his couch, passed out, asleep.
Knocked.
Probably drunk as a mug.
Probably not.
Asleep on his couch, passed out.
Now, yeah, that would be. I'll be if he was drunk too. He was about to give me some DoorDash, but he just got in. I didn't find no it was the night. Just started spanking and just fell out right then. You can always know when somebody got that drunk sleep too. They'd be like, drunk sleep. That's how you breathe.
Now here's the thing: people who saw the original video claims that she stated the door was creaked open, and she pushed it open.
Oh nah!
And then she seen him and began to record. But because that original video is no longer available and nobody I guess, screen recorded it or screenshotted it, we don't know. But let's just say her story, the door was wide open. Why ain't you just drop off the order
and when to leave?
Passed out on the couch asleep.
And leave.
On
He not get
unsolved.
He's not winning. He's not winning from that. He wasn't like, I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna fuck her head up. Like, who knows? Maybe that could have been what he thought. But let's really be honest. This is he on soft sleep, knocked out. I'm gonna mess her head up with that. I'm gonna get off to that. What? And if the door was cracked, bro, Especially if the door was cracked and she pushed the door open and tried to violate him like that, she over with. They need to go ahead. Like, I don't want to say she need to go to prison, but she need to do some type of probationary period, paying money, go into some type of class. They need privacy classes. They got drug classes. They had me do a drug class, multiple drug classes, all that, community service. They need privacy classes, mental health classes, emotional intelligence classes, all of that.
Now listen, if he had an erection and he was on that couch like this,
yeah,
I could understand you thinking, man, yeah, voyeurism. He's on soft, passed out, sleep. You couldn't even see anything. He's on soft. He's like this. Oh my. And you said you was essayed as if that man got up and said, ha ha.
Yeah.
And then she even said some things in her original video. Remember when I played it for y'all? She says, well, whacked off.
Oh my God.
He could have very well been drunk under some substances, passed out on his couch in the comfort of his own home. You supposed to drop off that food
at the door
and leave. Now, once the full story came out, people ran to social media to call her out and say, they were wrong and they were misled, and she was actually in the wrong.
How long it would have took for that DoorDasher to be arrested if it was a man? Yeah, because y'all act like y'all didn't get what I'm saying. So I'm going to ask y'all this way. How long it would have took for that DoorDasher to get arrested if it was a man? Now, let's play the whole rollout, okay? All she had to do was drop that food off, take a picture, and take her happy behind back in that car. But she said that the door was open and this man is asleep in his house. Now, I don't understand where the sofa was. I guess it was right in front of the door. So let's give her all of that. But if this man is asleep, and I don't care if he's butt naked from the head to the toes, when she pulled her phone out to record and then try to distribute those videos, what I mean is she tried to send it to DoorDash and then she tried to upload it on social media. If that was a man that pulled up at that house and pulled his phone out
and recording a woman
without her permission, and then try to send it to DoorDash,
and then
try to put it on social media. Do y'all know y'all been around here talking about boycott this and boycott that? But because she on here act like she's a victim, number one, what is the definition of SA? Because that's not SA. What she's talking about is not SA. This is a woman that recorded a man without his permission and then tried to put it out on social media.
And put his
was sending
name
the
up.
Pictures out. I'm going to ask it again. If that was a man, how long it would have took for his behind to get arrested?
Over with.
Along with all the boycott y'all would have been yelling about.
And surprise, surprise, after the full story came out, we haven't seen a video from her in 3 days. Right? She hasn't given an update since October 16th. All right?
Wow.
There's no reaction to the full story. Hey, no. Here's why I believe he SA. Man. Now,
Yeah.
she did respond back to DoorDash. It's not worth playing because all she said was, hey, it's unfair. I found out why I was fired the same time that the world found out. I don't feel like that's fair. Man, cut it out, man.
Yeah.
But y'all let me know, bruh. Yo, this is why I'm
That's crazy.
genuinely terrified of some women. Not all women, bruh, because most women, the majority of women are good. 99% of women are good. But there is 1% of people in
Man,
every day.
I'm a like that's a main character. Like he was trying. Like that's some real main character, and it's tough, bro, because situations like this come up that will now that will overshadow somebody's brain when something actually comes up, and then now this person's like, nah, bro, and then they're like, well, remember the last DoorDash person that was, or this happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully all matters get taken seriously. But so there's some people that are gonna see this, and because of Shorty, gonna mess up the actual justice that needs to be had for people that are actually going that something wild happens to, bro. That being said, y'all remember what y'all think, man. Wild situation. I lay out, bro. I appreciate y'all. I'm great for y'all. We are going, man. ADD lad.